Bad Words is directed and stars Jason Bateman, and this is his first movie that he's directed. And this is about a man who enters a spelling bee for a certain reason, but we don't get to that reason until the end of the movie. He finds these loopholes to get into the spelling bee. You couldn't have passed the 8th grade before a certain date, and he never passed the 8th grade. So he finds this loophole and enters the spelling bee and pisses all these parents off and people who run these spelling bees, and he's winning. He's very smart. He knows how to spell these words correctly, never loses. So he's all the way into the championship, and he meets this young kid, and they kind of bond this friendship. Even though he doesn't want to be his friend, he deep down he knows they are friends. And it's a really fun movie. And then most of the trailer shows the crude humor that I was actually looking forward to. There were a few crude moments here and there that weren't in the trailers, but most of the crude humor that was in the movie was in the trailer, so that was a little bit disappointing. Jason Bateman seems to always play the same character in all his movies. This calm, relaxed guy who takes control of the situation. Everybody looks up to him. And here, he was different. He was cruder, he was rude, he was offensive. He said what was ever on his mind, and that's what I was really drawn into, a different character from Jason Bateman, because even in Arrested Development and his other movies, he was the same guy, and here he's different, and that's what I really loved about the film, is that there's this different character from Jason Bateman that I really enjoyed. The movie tried to throw in a little bit too much emotional scenes of when Jason Bateman was being interviewed by Catherine Hahn, and sometimes it worked, but a little bit of the end seemed to be a little bit too emotional. They tried to be too emotional. It worked a little bit, but at some points I just kind of felt like it, just wrap it up. It needs to be over with. We already know what's going to happen. Those kind of things. And Jason Bateman was the same character. His character was the same throughout most of the movie, and then the last part, he kind of like changed. There's a little bit of character development in to the tail end of the movie, where he's kind of realizing things, and why he's in the spelling bee comes out, and they try to make it a little bit emotional. You care for the character. I already cared for the character because I already loved how he was as a person. It was really fun to just hear him cuss and say these rude things to kids, parents, everybody. But at the end, he kind of was a different person. He understood things, and the reasons why he was there came out, and he kind of felt sad or accepted that he finally came out and said these things. So overall, Bad Words was a decent movie. I was looking for a little bit more crude humor. We got most of it in the trailers. I was expecting a lot of it. So this is Just Watch Movies with this review on Bad Words. I'm going to give Bad Words a C+. Hope everybody's having a great week, and I'll see y'all later. Bye.